take two. Okay friends, this old tree here has been around as long as I can remember, obviously. Older than me. I grew up on this place. This place is only a few days from being listed on the market for sale, and so my ability to take trees down here is coming to an end very, very quickly, like within a couple of days of now. So I've got the red X marked on this thing. I'm going to take it down. It is a Boxelder, Manitoba maple, whatever you want to call it. Hoping for some flaming red Boxelder. I don't know. Who knows? You know, it's got some interesting stuff, kind of some burly stuff, and you know, these Boxelders, they grow branches like crazy everywhere, so they're kind of a mess. They're a nuisance tree. You got to keep trimming them. I think I'm doing these people a favor by getting rid of this thing, but I might be doing myself a favor, somebody else, if we make some kind of a beautiful, I don't know, tabletop slab out of it or something. Coffee table, something nice and thick, and flaming red maybe. Who knows? We shall see. All right, here we go. All right, we need some specs on this tree. Right there, I've got 123, 39.152 inches around, including the bark and all that. Okay, so the sawmill will be able to cut this for sure. All right, friends, don't attempt to do what I'm going to do. Look at the size of that bar compared to the size of the tree. That's the chainsaw that God gave me, so here we go. Well, that's a rot right there. Who knows what this thing will be. Maybe it'll be better farther up, maybe not. When you're up against the power line, it sure is nice to have the tree leaning the opposite direction by a lot. When your chainsaw is just a little bit too small, and right off the bat I think I hit some rock or something in here at the bottom. I mean, it is kind of like off the driveway, so fighting with a dull chain, and I don't really feel like sharpening the chain until this thing falls down. Oh, popping. Popping. Oh. It's dead. All right, friends, hang tight. Johnny's gonna go get a log. Right now, you don't know how jealous I am of those people that have those fancy telehandler things that just reach out and put it right in the mill. Yeah. I think this is going to be called a Manitoba maple. It smells like Canada. Oh. Yeah. no idea how rotten this is on the inside yet, but it has been kind of fun to cut. And we have slabs going down 20 inches before moving the log, so I think that's pretty good. We've got, let's see, this is like a 3-incher, and then from here on down it's 4-inch, 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 4-inch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4 is 16, and 3 or 3.5, whatever this was. So it's pretty close to 20 inches down. Not every mill can do that, so that's pretty good. And we are about to find out the moment of truth and see if this is any good at all or if it's complete garbage. So part of this exercise today is also testing out dust collection. I have this here from my dad, which isn't necessarily the best dust collector in the world. It's adequate for kind of beginner stuff. But this is more just to test the concept out here. What I did is I made a little box around the end here, which also, of course, doubles as a guard. And then I have a trough that will kind of feed into the dust collector here as well. One thing that happens is that this is going about 60 miles an hour or better, so everything really shoots out to the end here anyway, and this trough just kind of helps catch everything. I'm actually very happy with the results so far. I mean, yeah, there's dust on the floor, but the amount of dust on the floor is probably, I don't know, 1/10 of what it would be if everything that was in here was out on the floor. That thing is pretty near full at this point, and that's dust that's not going on the floor or in my lungs or whatever. So every little bit helps, I guess. Well, that's interesting. It's got a hole in there. It's got a hole in there.
This is really, really heavy. Really heavy. Really heavy. Oh! Oh! Oh, boy. $33,
34, 37, go way out to here, this bump, it's 39, 34, and almost 40 right there. Oh boy! It's like moving the Titanic. It hurts me when little people make this look easy. Oh boy. Of course, this is a 4-inch slab. This one's almost 40 inches wide. This is pretty close to the center of the log, so right here we've got 35, 40, 42, 39 and change, and out here we've got almost 41 in this point, probably more like 40 and a half right there. By kind of the full length here is about 8 feet right in here, so a little bit less than 8 feet if you were to square this off really nice right there. Oef, am eigen. right, that's going to be my last cut on this log here. So that leaves me with about another 4-inch slab. Well, folks, this is the last big slab, I guess you'd call it, and this one is especially gnarly. And tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I'm picking all of these out of here because they are rotten anyway. Now is the easy time to pick them out. Well, they're still kind of damp. And I think that if I pick these things out and I stop the bugs and stuff from going in the rotten wood, that will slow down any other potential rot in here. These valleys in here are really interesting. Colorful. I don't care who you are, this piece of wood is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, yeah, it's not straight grain, I guess, if that's what you're into, but look at all this. It just has little swirls and curls and all of that stuff in here. Look at this here. Look at that red. All these curls in here. Those aren't saw marks, those are curls. And look at all these little, I don't know what you call these little round gizmos in here. They're all over. Like there's another one, a little round thing. What is that? I don't know. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. Plus the valleys. These valleys here, if it was in oak or something, generally I would say, you know, you fill this in with black epoxy. That's kind of my preference. But in here, I would have to pick out the premium clear epoxy and show this down in here if I was going to fill all this in. This is like a river table ready-made. I mean, granted, it needs a little more width to it, of course, than what it is. But, you know, the other slab to the side of this would be absolutely perfect. All right, friends, I think that about wraps it up. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nice 4-inch slabs. I guess the one on the bottom is a 3-inch, but that's all right. They will make something beautiful, about 8 foot long, 41 inches to maybe almost 42 at the widest, and of course a little bit narrower in spots. So looking forward to seeing what these things will do and look like when they are dried. They are beautiful, of course. And I thank you for watching as always.